Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hi, Amber, Miss Elvis, and Sherry. I'm talking to you with a mouthful. I didn't have time to eat supper. I'm eating a muffin. Well, I was looking at the weather. You know, I'm obsessed with weather. And we're going to have, in our area, severe storms. I know a lot of you on the northern part, northeast part, you already had snow. You're getting more snow. What a mess. So I feel for all you guys. We're just going to get a lot of rain and we're going to get thunderstorms, rain and wind and lightning. But you guys that are getting all that snow, oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Can you tell I've been busy, you guys? I've been having fun. I've been having fun. I have wanted to do the natural dyeing with the logwood for a long time. And to tell you the truth, I've been scared to do it because there's so many different things you can do with it. And it's not cheap and I didn't want to waste it. And I wanted to do, something I'd be happy with. So I brewed it all up like you're supposed to. And then I divided it into like about 4 or 5 different pots so I could try the different techniques. And oh my gosh, look, that's all logwood. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Pam. This is all done with logwood. And sorry, I'm very hungry. Been very, very busy today. Um, so my point is, what I'm really, really enjoying about all these natural dyeing is obviously, all of us or most of us have done some kind of dyeing with the traditional, RIT dye or something like that. And so you can, make it strong, you can make it weak. So you have like a little variation in the intensity of the color, and you can mix colors together to create a new color. Hi, Saskia. But what is really cool about the natural dyes is how much you can manipulate the colors based on different natural additives that you put to it. Everything's all natural. And most of you guys here have been, around as I've been doing this, so you know the different things that we add to it. But I'm going to show you here just a few. Hey, Susan. Susan is doggy. She's a doggy nurse right now. how's the puppy dog doing?
uh, she's just now really getting out of her drug stupor from the surgery, but she's doing all right.
Good. Give the ladies an update so they won't worry. You
She
said that you
had
said the S word, surgery.
yeah, she had a like a like one of those. If anybody has boxers, they know they get cysts, and she had one on the inside of her back right, like thigh
Mhm.
on the inside, and I
Mhm.
mean it was like the size of your thumb.
Wow.
So anyway, we went ahead and had it. They the surgery was supposed to be April the 10th because he's so backed up, but they called me. They had a cancellation, so I took it.
Fantastic.
So they took it and they sewed her all up and they sent it off to the pathology because they always send them for
Mhm.
to the pathologist. So anyway, so we just got to wait for the result. But
Mhm.
she's okay. But he did say that she had a lot of there was 3 arteries attached to it.
Wow.
And he said normally they cauterize real easy, but those he had to do like the stitching of them.
Yeah.
So instead of her just going back to normal with a collar on for 2 weeks, she has to be, you know, calm
Oh,
for like the next 7 days or so.
I don't think she knows the meaning of that word.
Well, actually, she's doing okay. She's doing okay.
Good.
Yeah. But anyway,
Fantastic.
Back to your dogwood,
Yay!
logwood.
Yeah, not dogwood now. I was funny earlier. I did type in logwood because I wanted to get a picture of it, of the tree, and it said dogwood. I go, no, not dogwood. It kept taking me to dogwoods. I go, I don't want that. So I was telling the ladies that I've been, as you know, for months I've been saying, I think I'll do the logwood. I think I'll do the logwood. But I was afraid to do the logwood because I've seen and done a lot of reading about it, and there's so many different colors you can get from logwood, and I wanted to try and achieve the various colors because it's not cheap, and I'm probably only going to do all these colors one time, and then after I figure out which is my favorite, I might start doing some more of those colors. But anyway, so logwood goes all the way from a deep intense purple all the way to a black. Um,
Wow.
I didn't want to go to the black, so I went to the gray side. Um,
Better
and
going to the dark side.
I know I didn't want to go to the dark side. This is a little darker than it's showing up there, but that's just the way it is. Oh, that's the color it looks like when I don't pick it up. Alrighty, that's the color. Anyway, um, and if you guys have done, been following when we do the natural fibers, we get one color, and normally you're not supposed to do synthetic fabrics, but we do it anyway because we want to see what happens. So the cool part of this, and I didn't anticipate because it's not really a color that's within so much the realm, is this turned out to be almost like a copper color because it's synthetic. And it is just a super, well, it's getting, when I pick it up, it gets too light. It's just a super beautiful color. And so that's one color we got. Then we got the gray. And I left this just the pure logwood, which is purple. Now, in the ancient days, most of you ladies know about dyes and colors and all that stuff. But in the old days, it was the royalty that had purple in their garments.
Like Jesus.
There you go. And it came from logwood. That's how they got all their purple dyes. The kings would have that and all the different royalty. And it came from logwood. So that's just little bit of trivia there for you. And then, okay, let me get this out of here. I just had a big pile on the table and I scooped it up and brought it over. So there's in this synthetic lace, which is cool. And then the gray.
Is that gauze or cheesecloth or?
Yeah, I've had it for a while. It's like in between. I'm not sure. I've had it a while.
Cool.
But yeah, very cool. So we got that. Then I threw in some of this fabric that I had, and it came out, well, no, put it down, Rosemary. It came out a very, very light, almost like a lilac, again, because it's synthetic, so it didn't absorb a lot of the dye.
Hey, Lisa, my crafty friend. I'm so glad you're here.
And then this one,
Oh, that's pretty.
we did this with the mulberry one too. I had a bunch of this, so and I liked how it took the dye with the mulberry, but I almost like the back side. Well, you can't tell here on that much, but the back side on some parts, it turned that copper color, and very, very unusual, but very cool. So that's that. And then let's see what color this looks. Okay, so this is a very, it's still live. It still looks a lot of purple in it, but because it got so dark, it almost has like a
Looks
brown
taupe.
purplish. Yeah. So I guess depending what you put it against, it'll looks like a different color, but it is definitely has all that purple undertone.
Hey,
So
Journey. Hey, Deneva. Oh, Deneva. Hey, Ann.
she was wondering where you were. And then I did these. And again, these are synthetic, so they didn't take a lot. But you can really see the difference, even though they're synthetic. Whatever the balance of whatever's in them, because these are synthetic. I got really bad allergies, you guys. That's synthetic.
Out
And
of all the things in the crafty world, those flowers on that piece of gauze is the thing I like the least.
the the flowers. Oh, this here.
No, that right there to the left of your lace, those little flower bundles that's
These
on that
little.
gauze. Yeah.
Oh, oh, that's because they're very frou frou.
Yes.
You shouldn't like them. I'd be ashamed of you if you did. Like, what's wrong with Popo? Anyway, this is synthetic. This is synthetic, and so is this. But obviously, they came out
That's
different.
crazy, all those different colors.
Yeah. So,
But that's with mordants or whatever you call it.
well, God, sorry,
Hey
you
Artie
guys.
Dar. Hey Deborah. Hey Elvis.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. I came on yesterday. Oh, excuse me. And we kind of played around with the Morton thing. I'll show you guys. Oh, and here's some fabric. This is just 100% cotton. No Mortons on this at all. It was just pre-washed, in the soda ash to get all that stuff out. But these are the same pieces of type of fabric, and in the same vat. And look how different.
Wow.
Kind of weird. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry. Let me get something to drink.
You want me to mute you so you can just hack it out?
Yeah, exactly.
There. Now I can say hi to everybody and she can go cough. Hey Amber. Hey Pam. Who else did I miss? Who else? Who else? I miss Lana Like a Donna and Sherry. Who else? Hey Devin Rex. Yeah, nothing like being live or sitting in church and you get that cough that you just can't get rid of. I either cough uncontrollably in church, or my stomach goes.
Oh, you should have left me on mute. I'm still hacking over here.
Need me to call Richard?
No.
Her's coughing over there.
Every single tree in these 3 yards here are full of blossoms.
Oh.
And it's crazy. Okay. I think I can breathe now. All right. So, if you weren't here yesterday when we were playing around with this, I was just on for a half hour because I wanted to play with the dies and I wanted to move on from this stage of it. But I just have them here on the side. So these came out really strange and very, very strange. Let me move this over.
So the state took over our school district.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Baking soda, vinegar. This is the natural. There wasn't a whole. Well, let me backtrack. There was a big difference to all of these until I let them just sit out in the air and dry. And when I did that, there was very little difference between all of these, which remember when we left out the avocado and they oxidized
Yep.
and everything got really weird? And that's what happened with this particular.
I like that that shade of blue in the neutral.
Yeah. So these came out more like I would say more browns in them. If you want to give it some kind of a tone to it. Let's put that up there with the rest are so we can kind of look at that way. So you can see there is a difference, but it isn't like as dramatic as some of the colors that we've done. And look at this one. It's like it's so weird. So that was with the soda ash.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then where'd that one go? I must have
You
left
didn't
it.
do cream of tartar?
No. Oh, this is over here. This goes here. I was wondering, where's the dark one? Where's the dark one? But see, look at the difference with these. So the soda ash, it really just changed it completely, obviously. And the neutral one, it didn't even hardly register when I was checking the alkali and everything else. Here, let's look at our little card here. Well, this came out Zippo. It didn't change at all. The vinegar hardly changed it at all. I mean, it's so negligible it doesn't even show up on there. And then the baking soda, look at that, what that did. That took it all the way up to like a 9. And then the soda ash, that was really dark. I mean, super duper dark.
Who was it? Um. Oh, Lisa sidekick,
Uh-oh.
Tanya.
Uh-huh.
Isn't she the one that just posted a video? Failed solar eco dye or something. I can't remember. I haven't got. It's in my playlist. I haven't got to watch it yet. Yeah.
Oh.
Soda ash. Devin wants to know what soda ash is.
Well, I will show you. It is a deep, deep cleaning. Where is my soda ash?
Y'all had nuggets and salad, and I had a grilled chicken nugget salad from Chick-fil-A. So I had the same thing. Yeah, Tanya. I thought it was Tanya.
Now you can get just plain straight soda ash through different textile and dyeing companies, but this is the exact same thing. Super washing soda, and it's just a deep, deep cleaner, and it has a lot of baking soda in it. Arm & Hammer, of course.
Oh.
But it's made especially. It's special. What am I trying to say?
Devin said, "Oh, it's a cleaning product. That's why I don't know what it is."
But it's specifically for washing, cloth and stuff like that. But it can be used for a lot of different things. Okay, so there. So that is what I came up with. And then I thought, okay, what did I do with that? While I don't know where that went. While I was doing this and stirring it and everything, I kept putting the spoon on a piece of paper, and I would just sit the spoon on here, and so you can see on here that you've got, well, it doesn't show up too well on the monitor, but this really looks purple, and then this looks like that grayish purple.
Hey, Adria.
Even up here in that corner, it's even more purple. So I said, okay, I want to put some paper in there and see what it does with none of the, I'm not going to change it at all. It's just going to be straight neutral soda ash. So I thought, well, I'm going to put in there
Ooh.
a
Ooh.
file folder, and that is the file folder with no additives, nothing to change it at all. It's just a neutral logwood so that you can fully appreciate the purple that it creates. Now we all have, purple is purple, but I was trying to get all of these variants that, logwood can make, because that to me was the whole point.
You have
So,
Amy hands almost.
I what?
You have Amy hands almost.
I know, and they're in my nails and everything. And I wore gloves, but then I guess at some point I did some, I don't know what I did.
They always the finger pop.
Yeah, yeah. So I wanted to, because when I looked at this, I said, oh, I had it folded and it looked kind of cool where the folds were. It makes little, different colors because you've broken the weave of the paper. So what I did is I crunched them all up before I put them in. And then of course, wherever I folded it and bent it and whatever, then it absorbs the dye more, and that's how you get that kind of a look. So I did enough of these so that each bundle will have a full file folder in it, along with all of the samples of the various things I dyed. So I'm putting that together. It might, depending on if I can breathe later on tonight. Oh, and also my knee injury is really acting up. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if I did something, but oh my gosh, it hurts.
Was that a manila folder originally?
Yes.
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 Janice said if you buy the Playtex gloves, they're very good and heavy and disposable.
Well, see,
Don't be buying no Brian Koberger surgical gloves.
I hate gloves. I hate working with them, but sometimes you just have to.
Yeah.
I mean, you have no choice. I hate it. I like to feel the stuff I'm doing. To me, that's the whole fun part, is touching, and even when I cook, Anyway, and garden. Sometimes I wear my gloves when I have to, but normally I don't even like to wear my gloves when I do that.
No,
Oh,
you got to feel the dirt.
you have to feel the dirt. You have to feel the plants. And
Yeah.
yeah. What the heck?
Oh, not disposable. They tear.
Oh, oh dear. I don't think I
Playtex
want them
don't.
either.
Oh, I see. I read her thing wrong. She said not if you buy Playtex gloves, they're good and heavy. Disposable, not so much.
Oh, yeah, you're 100% right. And so that's my fault. I don't buy the thick and heavy Playtex ones. I think I have a pair. I refuse to wear them because I mean they're so gigantic, and especially with dyes, I'd be dumping all this stuff all over the place.
I
I,
just use those for when I can my jalapenos.
oh yeah.
Rose, Elvis said, "Are you going to try dyeing with the wood chips to see if it's different?"
No, I'm not, because these were wood chips that were grinded up. And so this is, I would just have to use less chips, and you know what I mean? It's exact same thing. No different as far as the dye itself. Um so what I did, speaking of wood chips, here's a picture of what the logwood chips look like. They're just there in a little dish. So
That
that's
looks like chopped beef for a sandwich.
so that will be part of the cards that go in the little bundle. And then here is a botanical illustration of there's these buds that come out, and they have some really cool flowers and everything. But all of this comes from the innards of the tree, literally the inner part of the bark. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of cool, and you can't hardly see it, but it has the different purples and stuff. Just so happens, the same kinds of colors that the dye produces. And then when it's just the way I think, I guess, I don't know. When I saw all these cool colors, for some reason, all I could think of was vintage French. I don't know why. I don't even know what vintage French is, but that's what came to my head. So I printed these out. Oh, yeah. She's got a little bit of the soft purple right there. And then some of the other colors that came out, the dark grays and stuff. And then I've had this picture around for a long time. I just brought some purple into it because it was just a black and white. But I thought, hey, we have to have purple. And then I just thought this was cute, and it goes with some of the colors that the logwood produced. So
And
this
what is strapped to her leg?
a little bow.
Oh my gosh.
It's a little garter, but it has a little bow on it. Anyway, so
I thought it was like like a somebody from Texas with it.
no, there's no hidden gun there.
Oh, we don't have to hide them.
Okay, David says lavender makes her think of France. So maybe that's was my connection. I didn't even know that was the connection. I have no idea. I have no idea. So those will go in there for your in the bundle if you're doing the diary thing. This one's gonna be fun to put together, I think. Anyway, so you've got. Let me put this in here. I don't lose it all. Let me get some paper clip to put these together so I know how to put them into my journal, where they go, what they're supposed to be. I'll forget. Let me write that
No,
down.
mine's a pink bow, Adria.
And where is? Huh, I'll just use this. I'll pin them together. Oh, that won't work either. Never mind. I forgot I had that real thick stuff.
Where do you get logwood chips? Amazon?
I'm not sure if they sell them. This is the stuff that I got from the guy I bought from India. I'm
Right.
sure they have them. I just didn't get them there. This is neutral.
You don't know, Elvis. You don't know what I do behind the camera.
Dusty stuff. Maybe that's what's making me cough too.
Could be.
All of the dust.
All that logwood gut.
Yeah. This is true.
I got a bonus and a raise today.
Happy dance. Did the other guys get fired?
Yeah.
When they had the separate meeting?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, they're getting a package.
Still.
And the sad part is they have to train their replacements.
Oh no, that's a slap in the face. I don't understand that. I would think that if you let somebody go, they're not going to train the other person right. They're going to teach them how to do everything wrong.
I know one that I had to train for my job. I still don't like her. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Yeah, I got a bonus, a raise, and a new position.
And you're probably gonna have to do less because all the goofy guys will be gone. You won't
Yeah.
have to make up for all their mistakes.
I don't know when they're well, one of the ladies, she her last day was supposed to be December 31st of 2021. But we still needed her.
Oh. Now I think that's kind of stupid though. You let somebody go, but you don't let them go because you need them. Then why did you let them go in the first place? I think that's kind of insulting.
I hate
We
that.
don't want you here anymore, but you can't leave because we need you.
Right. And then the other girl, uh, her and I both got a package, but we took the other two girls' jobs who got laid off.
Mm.
So now he said that the one that was supposed to leave in a year ago, she's ready now. So she's like, cool, give me my package. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
And the other girl, she's younger than me. So he said he'll see if there's another position somewhere in the, because they can apply for another position somewhere else.
Devin, her new office is where she wants it in her dining room or her kitchen. Where are you?
I'm in my office.
Yeah, your office at home. Can't be any better than that. Okay, so those I'll put later on. We'll do that together. And these go here. When I do the next test, we'll use those.
Elvis said Etsy and Amazon have a lot of logwood chips and pre-made powder dyes, $6 average and up. Gets expensive at some places. She looked this morning because she was curious.
Oh. Logwood and pre-made powder. I don't know what that means exactly. I guess the ground up chips, maybe?
Yeah, they probably ground it and made like a fine powder for.
Okay. And make sure that it's 100%. There's a lot of companies out there that will say they're selling a certain type of a dye and they're mixing it with other compounds and stuff, and it's not pure. It's like cut,
Ooh.
So really make sure it's 100%, 100%, 100%. Or else who knows what color you're going to end up with.
Actually, Anne, I'm going to be a project manager for the North American supply chain. So that means that I have to make sure the stuff gets done, but I don't necessarily have to do it. But sometimes I'd rather do it myself than depend on somebody else to get it done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I hate that.
Yep. I've been in that position before.
That's right, Devin. That's why I'm wearing pink leg bows today.
Just don't try to put that collar on of your dogs.
Oh my gosh. They told me, they said, now we can you can either buy a collar and bring it up here, or we can, provide you with a collar. And I said, well, I had one from when Sophie had her surgery.
Uh-huh.
But it was one of those big clear cones.
Yes.
So I told him, he said, sometimes the inflatable works better. He says, I don't know if that's, he said, that should be fine. I said, well, because she's so tall and lanky that she could probably reach it. So I was like, I don't know. So when I picked her up yesterday, here she comes walking down the hall with this, looked like she was fixing to go swimming for the first time.
I told Richard, she's got a floaty on.
I know. And so they handed me her leash. And when I turned to pay, I felt the leash drop to the ground and she had walked right out of it. I said, oh, no. That's not going to work. So I said, just give me my collar that I brought and we'll put her in that. So we put her in that collar. And when I got her in the car, she went to fighting and scraping and trying to get that thing off. I said, no, you can't. Well, then she wouldn't move. She was like scared.
Oh.
So I was still in the parking lot, so I called him and I said, "Would you please bring me that collar back out?" And she loves it. It's like because she's a pillow dog. She loves
Mhm.
pillows.
It looks like she's ready to go on an airplane.
Yeah, so she's doing all right with that one, except she can't go out the doggy door.
That's funny. Boing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm putting the swatches here that I'm putting in the package. Now, I don't know what's going to happen when they dry. They're going to oxidize and it's going to be brown or gray. But this is straight. And you can see the color has already left a lot. I mean, it's gone because it was really, really purple.
I
Now it's
told Betty I was going to stop
raw.
and buy collars for all the dogs so she wouldn't have cone shame.
Oh, no. This is really pale. Wow.
I took her to the vet before any of the other dogs woke up. So
Mm-hmm.
when they woke up, they were like, they'd go outside and they'd come in and they'd look around and they were just like, okay, one of us is missing. Where? But they didn't have a clue. But man, when she got home, they were like the biggest licking welcome wagon. They were like, "Oh, we're so glad you're here. Well, what's that smell? What's that on your head? What are you doing? Where you been? What did you do? What happened?"
I smell all of
They're
the
crazy.
dogs. How come you smell like 5 different dogs?
I have sad internet.
Oh boy. Oh, now that's looking purplish grayish now. Oh boy. I'm going to get another piece of paper, see what it does with some other paper. Because the cotton content in all these papers is different. And it really does affect how it what colors it turns. Yeah, I'm painting with some of the leftover dye. Now, what happens with natural dyes, it oh, there's a certain word, I can't remember the name of the word. But it literally, when you put cloth inside of a natural dye, it literally sucks up the concentration of the dye. When you use, like Ritz dye, the color left inside the pot is the color you started off with. And then some of it just gets absorbed into the fabric. But with natural dyeing, it is sucking up the dye that's in there. So you can be left with a lot of liquid, but there's no more dye in the liquid because it's been absorbed. So this here is after I've dyed a bunch of stuff. So it isn't
It's diluted.
yes, there's the word. Hello. It's
Hello.
very diluted. It's very, very diluted.
So if you had painted with it prior to putting the fabric in, that would be a darker spot.
Correctamundo.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. But I didn't have the forethought to do that. I just got so excited throwing in all the stuff. Like, woo, wee, let's hurry up and do this.
So how many people pre-ordered their Timmy rotary cutter?
His what?
His new rotary cutter he came out with today.
I didn't know he came out with anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very nice.
Really? What's
Yeah.
different about it? Or is there anything different about it?
It's it so the rotary is on like a silver bar, and
Okay.
then it has like a rubber, a flap of rubber down at the bottom. It never touches that rubber, but it's set to where it's not self-sharpening, because he said nothing is self-sharpening, but it's fit to where it goes, it rubs up against that metal and sort of keeps it going. But it has gears in the rotary cutter, so it's not like you have to put forth as much effort, and it cuts like up to 3 or 4 pieces of watercolor paper at a time. It does your chipboard. Then it goes and it cuts your vellum like perfect, and it has the swing out arms on the bottom and the top.
So how many did you order?
I didn't order any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it looks very nice. Lisa said when I dye wool to spin, it soaks up all the dye and the water is clear.
That's
If
right.
the water does not go clear, you put too much in. Those are chemical dyes, though. Yeah.
Well, this is all new to me, you guys. You're watching me learn. I know absolutely nothing. So I get surprised all the time. I know the basics, but I don't know what's going to happen each time I do it. I have no idea. But you saw that cool color we got with the mulberry leaves. Wasn't I just that green's so pretty. I'm not even a green fan of certain colors of green, but that color was so pretty. Now look, that's starting to turn a little bit of brown right there. Can you guys see that? Where it's pooling, it's looking a little on the brown side.
There it is right there. Look.
Oh. And what does that puppy cost?
I think it's like $69 or $70. But the this is the rotary thing. So whenever he said he's had his for a year and he hasn't had to change it yet. But all you do is you just down here is a little screw. You just do that, and that silver bar lifts up, and you slide that rotary cutter off, and you put the new one on there, which is like $14, I think he said. And you screw that little tip back on, and you're good to go.
Until they discontinue and don't sell it anymore, and then you can't buy it.
Okay, well, I didn't say all that, but he didn't say all that either.
There's so many things they do that with to you, you know.
Hey, Janet Bitchy Bone Bone Bone.
It's like, what the heck? How come I can't get that now? Oh, we discontinued. Oh, okay.
Oh, Ann said $99.99. Okay, well then you're shopping at the wrong place.
Uh-oh.
Because I see it at scrapbook.com. Where'd I just see it? Well, wherever I just pulled it up from.
Uh-oh.
It was $69. Oh, there it is. Scrapbook.com has it for $79.99. Out of stock though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it normally is $100. Or $200 Canadian, yeah. Plus $95 shipping. And then your duties and your...
Just buy a new car and run over your paper.
But he was saying that on these cutters, if you notice, like when you push it up against the top guard and you bring like your guillotine down, or you use your rotary to pull down, how it kind of makes your paper shift a little and it's crooked.
Yep.
This one has a bottom guard. So he
Mm-hmm.
says if you use your bottom guards, then your paper always cuts straight.
Mm-hmm.
So on any cutter, if there's a bottom guard, if you'll put your paper down there,
Yeah.
then when you do your cut, your paper doesn't shift and make an uneven cut.
Yeah, that's what I do with mine. I
Yep.
learned it the hard way.
Yeah, he had a live this morning, and I got to watch it because I was just managing projects, so I had some free time.
I thought you were counting your bonus points. Oh, I can get Timmy's new guillotine cutter now. I got some bonus points. Oh, okay. We'll let these dry. Well, let me. Oopsie. If I move those, it's going to go all over the place. So, watch your ears, Susan. And
Uh-oh.
we're gonna see if the heat changes the color.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Oxidation 101. It looks like it's turning pink.
Have you ever heard of solar paper? Is that like cyanotype paper?
I think that's what they're talking about.
Oh, okay, because I saw somebody got like one of those, like some of those places have those monthly surprise boxes or something. Yeah. And this had a package of solar paper in it.
Oh, getting ready for spring and the sun. I'm ready. I'm so ready for so many things.
Okay, Devin, press late or did you mean pre-soaked?
Say what?
I asked Devin, is it press late or did she mean pre-soaked? Like ampersand and hashtag and all that stuff that she called me out on.
You get her. You get her. Okay. I would not call that logwood, but who am I to say? It's there, and it came from logwood, so oh well. Maybe I'll put a few in there. I'll make a super, super small batch just to get the true color, and then do another swatch. Oh, they call this exhausted. When you've put your dye in the dye bath, and then it reduces. This is the exhaust. I knew there was a word.
So Lisa always ends up with clear exhaust.
Yeah.
At least it darkened up, because when you were painting it, I was like, wow, that is really just washed out water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mauve.
Yeah, it is mauve.
So it's going toward the gray tone of the logwood is what it's doing. The gray side. It's going to the gray side. Okay, so those are all dry. I'll cut those up. Be kind of cool. And like I said, tomorrow I think I will brew a little small batch and put that color on there so you can see how it starts off. That would be cool because when it starts off, it is, well, it's weird. It looks pink inside the pot, and then when you dunk something in it, it's this color.
Okay, that looks variegated.
Well, it is because it's synthetic and it didn't get into all the nooks and crannies because it didn't soak it up the way a natural fiber would.
You're right, Devin. I need to give you a finder's fee for teaching me the proper lingo. That's very cool, though, with the way it did that yarn or rope or.
Yeah, it's just a no, it's really soft. It's yarn.
Man,
Some
you'd have to have a big old crochet hook for
kind of
that.
a knitting yarn. Yeah, it was in the knitting yarn packet
Ah,
thing. Oh, and then oh, where did I see that? Did somebody tell me or I saw it somewhere? I don't remember. Somebody was saying that, oh, see the powders come. Oh, you can't see that too much, but that's the powder, the logwood. I think that's what's making me cough too. I have to shake these out because I let them dry outside as opposed to putting them in the dryer. All this little fluffy stuff would have just gone off in the dryer. But it was a beautiful day today, so I just hung everything outside. So anyway, I digress. That Hobby Lobby was clearing out their yarn and stuff, and it was at 75% off. So I thought, oh my goodness, I need to go get some of the natural ones at that price so I can play around with my dyes. And I went there and nothing was on sale for 75% off. And I asked the lady, are you guys going to be discounting this? And she kind of rolled her eyes. We never know. They don't tell us anything until we have to start doing it. And I told her, what I had heard. And she goes, that could be. She goes, we don't, the whole country doesn't do it at the same time. They do it kind of in increments. So, you know, they may have done that elsewhere and we might get the notice next week. You never know. And I go, okay, I guess I got to come back.
here's my phone number.
Oh gosh. So anyway, look out in your area if like the fibers, because at some point they're clearing it out. Oh, and so when I went there to go check that out, guys, I mean, I would say I'm not exaggerating, like every third aisle was like 50% empty. And they're consolidating so many things, and you can tell like they're not going to have certain things at all anymore, like the what do you call that stuff, the like the oven baked clay type stuff.
Yep.
They cleared all that out. I mean, there's nothing on that aisle anymore, and I didn't see it anywhere else. And then a lot of the stuff where they've had a whole aisle, now they have like one whole side of an aisle for something. Now their dedicated space is like 1/4 of that aisle. So I don't know what's coming in and take the place of all this stuff that's going. I mean, over the past couple of years, they've made even the scrapbook aisle. It's just completely almost disappeared in mine anyway. I mean, there's hardly nothing. It used to be like both sides of the aisle full of scrapbook paper. Now it's not even half of one side, and it's only their brand. They don't carry any other brands but their own. And same thing with art paper. only brand they carry is their own. They don't carry anything else anymore. And they changed all the setup where the fabric is. That has shrunk. And it looks like more home goods type stuff. The same thing they did with Tuesday Morning. They don't talk to the right people. They should talk to us. I don't know what's going on.
Is Gail out with surgery?
Huh?
Is Gail out having her surgery already?
Am I missing something?
Yeah, Gail's not here. I said, is she having her surgery this week?
Oh, you're asking me?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. Uh-oh. We should know these things.
I know.
I know. We should write things down.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it is going to home decor. It's like encroaching into everything. And our Tuesday Morning doesn't have any craft, anything. They've got like maybe a quarter of one side of one aisle, and that's it. And it looks like it's the same stuff all the time. I mean, I haven't gone in over a year, but up until then, it was the same stuff.
Ann
No,
said her Tuesday morning is closing,
yeah, a lot of them are.
but some of them are bringing the craft stuff back.
Uh-oh.
See, they
Mine
wouldn't have had to close if they hadn't taken away the crafts.
Yeah, exactly. Well, first week of April is her surgery, Janice says.
First week of April.
Yeah.
You get Auntie Darnina joke, and I don't even have a joke.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Okay.
It looks
How
better
about
live, though. Huh?
Speaking of French,
Yeah.
I found out that charcuterie is
Yeah.
French for I'd like a sandwich, but I don't have any bread.
Does he know Popeye? Oh my goodness. What does it look like against? See, it's almost wanting to go to the brown side. Okay, so we'll let that dry. And we'll put that away. We'll put this over here. And we'll put that over there.
Janice said all the Tuesday mornings will close. I looked at their website and they pretty much list every store they have as closing.
Yeah, didn't they get bankruptcy like a year and a half ago or something? At that point, they said they would all be closing.
You know, I know they had that big lump of money that they needed to pay.
Yeah. And they filed bankruptcy, but then they later on they said they were closing. They were going to try and reorganize, but I don't think it happened. I do not think it happened. What else do I have right here? Oh, okay. Okay, so just a heads up, I am going to put these kits together, and I'm pretty sure they'll be up tomorrow. I'm not sure in the shop. I also have packs of grungy papers that I just put in the shop. Oh, I think it was yesterday or whatever. So those are in there too. I'll bring one out just to show you.
They have a Timmy head.
A what?
They have a Timmy head.
Who does?
Your grungy paper packs have a Timmy head.
Oh, I already forgot. Yeah, I guess so. And so, because a lot of you usually get both. If you get both, then I'm only gonna charge you for the one shipping, and instead of the two. So you'll get the shipping on the grungy paper reimbursed completely. Let me show you the grungy paper.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Sally and Fern and Carol and Annie Mame and Pinky and Gail and Linda that I hadn't heard from and Leslie I hadn't heard from. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Amber.
I'm gonna
Hey,
eat my
APG, you lurker.
the rest of my muffin while you talk. Oh,
APG was all up in that cover now, wasn't she?
say what?
APG was all up in her cover, wasn't she?
I haven't even been able to see it. I've been so busy, I haven't seen nothing.
Hey, Ann. Hey, Janet. Bitchy boom boom. Hello, Lana like a Donna.
I
Hey,
put
Artie
mine up
Dar.
and I haven't seen anybody else's.
Hey, Kimberly. Welcome. Oh, don't forget Ruth. Hey, Ruth. Hey,
Yeah,
Journey. Hey, Janice.
Ruth is
Hey,
my
Lisa. Be right back. Lisa might be over at watching Beck's creation to hall. She went somewhere.
oh,
She went
cool.
thrifting. Hey, Stasia.
Hey, hey. I always wonder how new people find us.
Where's Kate?
Has Kimberly always been here but never said hey?
Kimberly Ray.
Kimberly,
Um.
have you always been here, Kimberly, or are you
Oh,
new?
Lisa's here. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
She has to go soon. She has a puppy to take care of.
Glad you showed up.
Yep. Oh, Stasia Kate. She went to see. She went to check on her puppy.
Aw.
I know. I was like, "Where's Kate? I don't see no Kate." Oh, and we're missing Donna. Hey, Christine
Hey.
and Amy. Where's Elvis? Elvis didn't say hey. She must be
Uh-oh.
taking a little bit out to potty.
Oh, Kimberly's a lurker. Well, thank you for showing up. Thank you for saying hello. Very
And
cool.
Kathy D. Where's she been?
I don't know, but I don't know what day it was. It was this week or last week. Did you see that embroidery that CJ posted?
Hey,
It was
CJ.
on her. It was on her own page. I think it was her own page. Oh my goodness! I don't know how it escaped me that she does such beautiful work. It was so pretty and detailed and small. No, nothing I could ever do. It's very detailed, very pretty. I mean, it had trees and flowers and stuff.
Oh yeah, it is supposed to be ugly weather tomorrow in Texas.
Yeah, we're getting bad storms tomorrow too.
Yeah, we are too.
I forget what time they're supposed to start. So if my internet goes out, you know why you didn't see me.
Uh, supposed to bring in some cold weather.
Yeah. Well, today it was supposed to be, I think, 68, but the clouds came in, the wind came in. It felt chilly to the bone. It
Hey,
wasn't really.
Elvis. I knew that's where you were out there with Benny taking a potty.
Aw. Um, it wasn't really that cold, but for some reason, my whole body just felt cold. It was probably like 60.
Yeah, it's been chilly here all week. I mean, not cold, but
Yeah.
chilly.
I think I think there was a lot of I think what it is a lot of moisture in the air, and that really like goes through your bones no matter what. Whether it's kind of cold or not cold or in between cold or whatever. Okay, let me show you this.
Yeah, it's just been chilly, but I'm glad because like today I was able to keep the back door open. Hey, Allie, so that way Heidi
Um,
could go in and out without.
yeah, exactly. Oh, chills. Okay, so this is in the shop right now because I know some of you ladies go, I didn't get to get the grunge. I didn't get to get the grunge. So there's some grunge in there. Some other stuff that I had stockpiled. So there's some vintage canceled checks in there. I don't know how many in there, like maybe 3, maybe 4. I don't know. They're from the 40s. This is 44, 49, oops, 35. Woo! All the way from 35. Oh, and 235. So,
Driving along in my automobile. Hey, Brenda.
so those are there to do whatever you're going to do with all the stuff that we think we're going to do and we don't do. But oh, you know how it is. And everybody is getting a Timmy head. Some have the guys, some have the girls. It's just whatever I grabbed. And I had a project where I had to cut up some of these. So each get a piece of that really cool eco dyeing that I did on those ledger. I'm going, what are they called? Ledger papers. And I did it in that really deep brown. Really, it's iron, more iron than anything else. But anyway, so one of those will be in there. And then again, it's just all, oh, and I wrapped it up in another ledger paper because these were all kind of floppy. And that way it just gave it a little stability when I put it in the envelope. So you'll get one of those. And here's an envelope that I think that was done when I did these. So this is done with iron. And I don't remember when I did these. It might have been the same time. It looks like these are all done with iron. And then these were just some leftover from coffee dyeing. And I had a bunch of little small grungy scraps. So I just threw a little handful in each envelope. This is more coffee envelope. This isn't grunged, but I like the color of it. This is some tissue paper I got, and it's the craft color, and I really like that. And to get the crunchiness, if you don't like doing all the dipping and everything, all you have to do is throw some water on it, and it, kind of distorts, and it gives it the crunchier sound. You don't even have to add any color to it, just some water. And here is a nice envelope. And then this is some of the stuff that's from the bottom of my pots. They get a little toasty and chewed up. So we've got some of those in here. And some of this kind of ledger paper. I think this was during my iron bath also. This is just the papers that I put on the table to absorb the dyes and stuff, so they get kind of a crunchy feel to it. This is some of the papers that were left over when we did the mulberry, and this is, I dipped them in the exhausted bath, so they're very light. They didn't have enough of the color for me to put in the kit, but anyway, that's there. This is some of the cleanup paper. Some more of the paper that I lay out. Just some more grunge. Again, I lay the papers out and it kind of gets absorbed in some of the areas. Some more laid out paper.
It's a grunge pack, I think, Stasia.
Yeah. October.
Rosemary don't iron nothing.
What's that?
Devin said Rosemary must iron all her papers. They're so flat.
No, I'm an anti-iron person. The only iron I do is the kind you throw inside the pot to boil with.
Good night, Lisa. Good luck tomorrow with your puppy being locked up.
Oh, so that's what's in this pack. And I say that because I'm going to put in the Logwood one in tomorrow. So if, like a lot of you do, you get them both, I will discount the shipping on this one. Not discount. I will refund it. Wrong word. You'll only pay shipping on the Logwood.
Don't forget the head.
Yeah, I tie it first because then it falls out. You should have seen when I was trying to put these together. The heads kept falling out. I go, forget this. I'll put it later.
You need to call Richard over there and tell him, put your finger right here.
Yeah.
I need your finger.
I need your finger. Oh, dear. Okay. Now where did, oh, here. There it is. Here it is. Here it is. Ta-da. All done. Got my taxes done yesterday, so now
I forgot.
Now I can breathe. I can breathe.
I can't believe I forgot all about taxes.
You said that last year until I mentioned it.
Oh my gosh. And I don't even have to pay I still do 1040 easy, so and I always get a refund, but I always forget.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe I'll cut. No, I won't do that. I'll do that later. What we could do, I don't know if I want to do that either. We could put this in the diary. Let me see. Do I have enough to work with, or should I wait? Let's see. And I got to make you a little tag on there too that says the month and the type of dye and all that kind of stuff. Don't let me forget that. A little sticker so you can put it in your book. Are these all full? I couldn't remember if I skipped anything. Okay, so I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. Maybe just little clips of the stuff. Put it on there, maybe. Little. Because I'm doing them kind of different each time. But see how much difference that made when we did the black beans? Look how different. And then they started to oxidize also. The alum not so much, but these started to.
That's ridiculous, Amber. You can go to H&R Block online and do them for free every year. Pay $99 to file your taxes.
Well, but some people's are a little more complicated. So, it gives you a headache. And then they change every year. Like,
Amber's taxes are like mine. They are not complicated.
oh, okay. Well, because I run a business and I have to do taxes, as a business, and I have to file my own, you know, self-employment tax and this and that, and my head just starts to spin. And my husband has always done our taxes before I had a business, and I think he did it the first year. And I said, Richard, you're not doing our taxes anymore unless you want a divorce, because all we did was argue. And when it was my thing, because did you get the receipt for that? Do you have that? Do you have this? It's like, okay, you're not doing our taxes anymore. So last year, no, year before, yeah, this is the third year.
The first year you got screwed.
Yes, I'm glad you reminded me.
The second year you had to find somebody new to do them.
That's right.
Then you had to re-explain what the heck junk journaling is on a YouTube. And boiling paper for a living.
Well, the guy that I have now, he's the second one. I stayed with him. He's a good guy, but it was so funny because people around here, they're into oil and gas or truck driving or working at a chicken factory, or they're either really really rich or they don't have much. And so when I said the word Etsy, I could see his eyes just go, whoa, roll back into his head. Like, what? And this guy's been doing taxes for like 40 years. So it isn't like he's a newbie. He just, not one person ever has he done taxes for that sells on Etsy. So I had to give him the 101, 102, 0.03. So so now when I went in yesterday, he was all sassy because he knew what I did, and he acted like he had been doing it forever. Oh, thinking it was her, but the tax lady said it was 170.
No, you go online to H&R Block and you
Who?
file for free. Yeah, if you want them to do all your calculating and all that kind of stuff, yeah, you got to pay. But
Yeah, ours. Yeah. It was anyway. So that's why, like you guys, like some say, well, are you gonna do it through PayPal and this and that? I get such a headache having to keep track of where the money came in and where this and where that. It's just easier for me, even though Etsy's going to take another extra 3% than the other person would take. To me, not having the headache of having to find the pathways to my sales and stuff, it's worth the 3% to not have the headache. And so that's why even when I do a live sale, I put your total up on Etsy so that all my stuff is in one place. I just have one company to worry about and file through, and that's it. And then it's up to me to come up with all my receipts for everything. But as far as the flow of the money coming in, it's a lot easier with just one source. Unless you're going to send me cash, which I don't accept cash. But you know what I'm saying, you guys. It's just yeah. Okay, so anyway, you guys, so far I think my favorite is the mulberry tree. What do you guys think? I think that was a pretty good consensus, right? That was pretty cool. So if any of you weren't here for any of the colors, here's the mulberry leaves we did. Came out with this beautiful greens. I have stuff in an envelope for things I haven't put in here yet. But we did the pokeberry, and I have those little samples I have to put in here. And we did the black bean. Look how pretty. All the colors that came out. I forget what's in here. What's in here, you guys? Oh, nothing yet. I'm still in my envelope over there. I haven't finished. Okay. There is stuff I need to do in here, that's for sure. Oopsie. And if any of you guys just getting started in my Facebook group, the I think I don't know if it's PD, I don't know what it is. But anyway, there's a file in there with these pages and you can go and just print them out. They're free. And then in my shop, if you want them printed out the way I have them on this, I have a listing for that. And if you want me to make you one of these, I also have a listing for that. But if you're good at making your own stuff, hey, just go into the Facebook group. The file is there and you just print the stuff out and make it yourself. This was beets. Woohoo! Look at the beets. And the beets go on. Look at that. Pretty.
Uh-huh.
And I accidentally put the wrong thing. I put the alcohol and it came out a cool color. I never used the alcohol to add in there.
So
But
on the black bean paper, is it like scratch and sniff?
no.
No, Devin, it's not.
And it doesn't smell because it's not cooked. It's just soap. This is red cabbage. This I think had the most diversity of colors. Look at the range of colors on that. Very cool. And this was the maíz morado. I think this is my favorite colors next to the mulberry. I love how all that transition on that one. Very, very cool. And then this is the crepe myrtle bark. Another cool colors. And
Hey, CB.
hey, guys.
It's the caboodle kit Facebook group that has the PDF in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I have two groups. Oh yeah,
The other one is if you want to go trade Trashy. The caboodle one is the.
Yeah, I don't put everything in both places. It gets too confusing. So this is the avocado dye and the spinach dye. And so I thought those were kind of cool how those colors came out. Very, very odd. All very odd. But cool nonetheless. And now those are just little swatches. And this was what we did. I did that on the what do you call that paper? Deli paper. That's how that came out. That was kind of cool. And the very first one we did was the marigolds. And those came out of my yard. And I think it came out pretty cool.
Yep, that one was cool.
This one I concentrated on fabric.
Yep.
The very first time. And then I thought, wait a minute, I got to do the fabric and papers. And that's when I started doing both. Why does that look green? That's not green. Oh, no. Well, oh, right there. That's the real color. Okay. So how do we want to do this one? I should do the neutral. I'm trying to put the neutral first to see the progression. I always forget, so they're not all that way, but that's my goal. That's my goal that I haven't been too good at. Oh, these are kind of big. How did I do the big ones? I think I cut them. Oh. Okay, I see what I did. So I'm going to have to put these in little patches. Oh, sorry, ladies. I'm just talking to myself. I think I'll cut little squares of these and maybe just glue them on the side because I've only got, well, I've got 4. They fit, maybe. I think so.
Devin says she's too lazy to do natural dyes, though, but she can appreciate it.
You know, I am basically okay. I get really excited about certain things, but in general, I'm kind of lazy. I don't like things with a lot of detail and a lot of steps. Unless I get really into it, and then I'm in 100%. So I really shied away from this for several years because it just seemed too complicated to me. Too involved, too involved, too involved. But I got the dyes. Well, no, I did the first one with my flowers from the yard, the marigold one. And I had collected those marigolds, I think, from like a year before, not that summer before, but a whole year before that. So probably a year and a half, I was sitting on those marigolds saying, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Should I do it? Shouldn't do it? I read articles like 10 different times and talked myself in and out. I can't remember how many times. And then finally I did it. And once I did it, it wasn't so it wasn't so intimidating because I was very intimidated. But I guess
There she is. Hey, Gail.
there's certain things we get into. Hi, Gail. There's certain things we, I guess, have the energy and the motivation for, and then others is like, oh well, let somebody else do it.
Man, I tea-dyed 10 pieces of paper one day, and I thought I had freaking done the mother load.
Oh yeah.
10 pieces. That was it.
I would look it up and see what Devin said. She did the cyanotype over the summer, and that was enough for her. Now, see, I'm like I always say, I don't like this and I don't like that, and I'll have a discussion with my husband, and he says, "Did you just are you listening to yourself?" I said, "Yeah," and then he'll go, "You do this, you do," and he gives me a whole long list of stuff that I do that is pretty detailed and pretty involved, and he goes, "And you say you don't like to do that?" And I said, well, maybe I do a lot of things I don't like to do.
Only time I ever dyed fabric is when I accidentally got some red in with the whites, and that was it.
Well, I love doing the cyanotype. I mean, that's how you and I pretty much met, right?
That was it. No,
That
that's
was
not how
it.
we met. That's how I.
Well, yeah, how we got involved in streaming together. Okay, let me put that there.
Read something in the whites.
No, Sammy won't shut up. He's out there howling. I mean, really howling. So maybe if we put, I'm not sure. Maybe if that goes up there somehow.
Yeah, the cyanotype's not so hard because it's already, if you get the pre-soaked or
Yeah, if you get the pre-soaked. I was done.
pre-processed paper.
I did all that for you guys. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, you did.
It's like, okay, what the
She go,
heck?
okay, we're going to put this on here and this on here. Okay, now let me run outside real quick. Okay, now let me go get it. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that might work. You can see enough of all the colors, maybe. And you can see the contrast. Now, these are going to be all the ones that I did for the dark. And then the ones I did for the purple, I'll put a few of those over here, I think. And the rest will go in the scrapbook. Okay, so these will end up being part of the scrapbook along with the other ones. Put that together. Okay, then
Hang on just a second.
I'm gonna put that with the pencil so I know. I'll print something out later, but I'll just put on with the pencil if this is the neutral. Just put an N on there.
All right, CB, you can go get your printouts now.
There you go. Neutrals. Let me glue those down before I lose those completely. Where's my glue? Where's my glue? Where's the glue? Oh, here it is.
I just now got a notification from something Ann posted 3 days ago in her group. I just now got the notification.
And they say that we're just being evasive. We don't get the notifications. Oh, maybe I'll do it like that.
He's got a guinea in his mouth. That's a chicken. Oh, Bubba. Oh, Janet got it too. See, what's up with that?
That's weird. Okay. Ooh. A little cookie. That's okay. All right. So then we'll just glue this whole thing down.
Logwood. Logwood guts.
Yay!
I would assume it's a tree since it has a log.
Yes, it's a tree. See? That's the blossoms from the logwood tree. Baking soda. I love that color.
It's taupe.
So pretty.
It's very taupe.
Very taupey. Very, very taupey.
Devin said one time she was soaking her brayer head in Murphy's oil in the kitchen, and the hubby thought she was making a pickle. He hates pickles, so at least he didn't try to eat it. CB said, I'll just run right out in my backyard and grab a few blossoms, LOL. Wouldn't know a logwood tree if it fell on me. Well, just don't go to, speaking of that, CB, don't go to the San Antonio Zoo because they had a limb fall off a tree today that put 7 people in the hospital.
Whoa! That's not funny.
I know. Oh, the whole tree fell. Okay. I figured it had to be more than a limb, but sometimes some of those trees have pretty dadgum big limbs.
Yes, dadgummit.
Dadgummit. It's a log. It's made of wood. It's a logwood.
If wood could, Chuck would.
How much wood?
I don't know. Enough to die with. So this one is a bunch of BS.
A bunch of BS.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to go too far east, CB, because I got a whole yard full.
Of what?
Pines.
Oh,
East Texas is nothing but freaking Tyson chicken farms and chryso plants.
really?
Yeah. Because,
I
man, those people out there, they use their land and they grow pine trees and sell them to the chryso plants.
mm.
Yeah, because otherwise people wouldn't have no telephone poles.
Well, they're closing the Tyson plant that's right here next to our little town.
Yeah, so driving all through East Texas smells like chryso and chicken shit.
Ugh, yikes. I don't think I want that. It's taking too much away. There we go.
Yeah, there is good money in those tall pines. It's good money to get them cut down. Well, hello, Hassan. She's not here, but hello.
Hi, son.
Kathy D's AOL.
Last we heard, she was doing good, though.
Not AOL. You got mail.
Oh, you're dating yourself.
That's right, Devin. Come to East Texas. We're all doing well. We ain't seen Kathy D.
She might be having fun without us.
I hope she's having fun. AWOL. Absent without leave. Thank you. AWOL, ampersand. I'll never live it down.
Poor Susan. Okay.
No, AWOL means like it's like a military thing. Like if you leave the army, like all those deserters, they say you're AWOL. You're absent without leave. Dang, CB's up in the money now.
Uh-oh.
She sold 160 acres of those pines.
Woohoo! Man. I guess she won't be doing her taxes online.
Guess not. She'll be going to Arkansas to go to those rich people tax. No, it's not an @ sign. It's an and sign.
Oh, no.
Watch out, because Devin's still here and she'll get you.
We got the
Yes,
punctuation police on guard
that's
here
right. That's
tonight.
right. But that's okay.
It's all good. You tried. It's all that matters.
Yes, Betty is in there on doggy duty and grandson duty.
This is
I
vinegar.
have never, he has not stopped talking since he got here.
He's a smart little guy. Leave him alone.
He's a talkative little guy.
Well, when you're smart, you got a lot to talk about.
He's still talking when I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
When does he go to bed?
I walked in there this morning. I looked at Betty. I said, "Are you kidding me?"
Leave that little smart kid alone. Don't be stifling him.
Oh my gosh, he's 11. So Tuesday, he wanted to cook some lunch, and he went in there, and we had one of those packages of ramen from the last time he was here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I make a ramen? Yes, make you a ramen. Throw it in the microwave. No, I prefer to boil the water. So he boiled the water, and then he went to boil the water. He said, "Do y'all? Oh, um, yeah. Do y'all have any? Or Grammy, do y'all have any green onion?" So he got the green onion and proceeded to cut it. And he says, "Now you put, hey, Leslie, there you are." He said, "You put the white part in the boiling water to flavor your noodles, and I'm going to cut the green part up to put on top when I get done." So then he gets it all cooked, and he gets out the garlic and he seasons that. And I told him, I said, "Well, I have some fresh sauteed mushrooms in the refrigerator. Yeah, oh, I need some of those too." And then he fried an egg and laid it on top and garnished it with the green onion and whatever else. And I was like,
And you want to
okay.
stifle that?
I didn't stifle it.
Shame on you.
I was like, and he told Betty, he says, "Grammy, do you want?" She said, "No, baby, I don't eat this." I said, "Eat the boy's food. He cooked it."
Come on, Grammy.
So then but his dad cooks like, no, his dad is an excellent cook.
Mm-hmm.
And he lives with his dad. So he's just like,
It comes by naturally then.
yes. Yeah, fancy pants ramen. He ain't been to Japan. Yay, Brenda's home.
Yay!
Um, Leslie, now, she has the grunge pack in the shop. Well, now she also has the logwood pack that's going in the shop. And if you buy both, you only pay shipping on one. So I just thought I would lay that out there for you. But you probably already got your grunge kit.
The logwood isn't up yet. It'll be tomorrow sometime. Hopefully. If all goes well. Well, it's probably going to be awful weather, so I'll probably be home. I'll be able to do it. I won't be able to be sent on an errand or something. Bought dog food today because I said, Richard, it's going to be raining the next couple of days. I better go get the dog food now. Even though you probably won't need it until the weekend, I'm not going out to get it.
Ooh, mine delivered on Tuesday just in time.
I hope you don't get any Purina, do you? Of any kind? I mean, they don't package it or anything. They're all getting recalled. Like one after another after another. They just recall all of them that they packaged.
Yeah.
Double check your packaging.
What's wrong with their packaging?
It's not the packaging. All I'm saying is it may be a different brand, but it really is just a Purina with a different label on top of it. You know what
Probably.
I mean? It'll say, it'll be on there somewhere, because things are happening to doggies and kitty cats. No, I think it was just dog food. I think it was just dog food. That's all I paid attention to. I didn't have cats, so I didn't stop to think if it included cat food too. But I double checked ours. Ours doesn't. Ours does not come from their factory at all. So the puppy dogs are safe for now. All right. So this one is the soda ash, which is totally different. Yay. Soda ash. I'll put that there.
I can't do it, Devin, because I'm in StreamYard. Let me see if I can figure it out. Utz brand cheese doodles. Janice says, do not buy any Utz brand cheese doodles. Our packs had ants, dead, but still inside.
Ooh. That's not nice.
Let's see. Rusty Caboodle. Rusty Kit. Caboodle. Rosemary. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Rusty Peacock.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to find the daggum group.
Dagnabbit.
Share. Where do I want to share? No. Oh, it's below the video where it says more. Thank you, CB. Thank you. I'm horrible at sharing Facebook groups. If you cover those ants in chocolate, they're not bad, Janice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Janice. There it is right there. There's the group right there. Ah, and here she comes with the link. La 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 book crack gap.
Always to the rescue. And I'd know a lot more if I watched all of Jamie's videos.
Yes, you would.
Mm-hmm.
You would have known.
Known what?
You would have known way before you just known how to do a hidden paperclip.
I know. But I didn't know.
Hey, y'all. She said, I've been lurky turkey. I heard it all. She's been busy posting that grandbaby.
Calling all grandbabies. Calling all grandbabies.
She says she's little, but we loves her. So isn't this like... Is this the week you go live, APG? I can't keep up. Something pound sign, third week, go live. Collab.
I can't keep up with everybody.
Yes, this is the week she goes live. Did y'all see that other lurky turkey?
Ooh.
Lynn Hastings, bit of bird song, cleaning up sitting in the middle of that messy studio. stuck her camera up there and she just got to, man, she cleaned up before I even knew it.
Well, she works where everybody dreams they worked, and so she gets like the first-hand look at stuff. Well, that's not true. Well, she does get the first-hand look, but I think they make the employees wait X amount of time that it's been on the shelf before they can buy something. So she's just probably sitting there hoping somebody won't buy something that she likes. I'd hide it if I worked there. Oh, this is cute.
Okay, so Gail, you have physical therapy tomorrow? When is your surgery?
April.
Okay.
I forget who said that. I think Janice said that.
Yeah. She was like, oh, this is a tall piece of paper. This goes here. This goes there. And chunk that fabric up in that basket that's 10 feet above my head. And oh, and those are for kids. That goes there. And this goes here. Yeah, no joke.
I'm getting her cover. I get to work on her cover.
Aw.
I'm so excited. Can't wait. I saw it already on her video. She put it up a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I saw hers and I saw APG's and I tried to watch Jessica Harris's, but it went on and on and on. And I finally had to go to work or go to bed or.
You're going to just fast forward to the end and see what it looked like. I think hers is steampunky.
APG said, oh, I get her cover too at some point. Anyway.
Okay. So we've got at least the test papers.
You better write what it is.
Well, I put it on pencil and then I'm going to print something out. Or
I meant the logwood.
Oh, yes.
Because you'd be going, what was that? You put the date, March 14th.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I'll do that all later in pen. Or I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. But anyway. So over here. Okay. So to show the contrast. We're all about the contrast. Oh, wait.
Do it in calligraphy.
I don't know how to do that. Okay. Let me cut me one of these. Okay, so this will go somewhere. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure if it's going to go in here or go in my scrapbook.
Are those Timmy scissors?
Yeah.
Yep, I can hear that grindy cut.
Yeah. Oh, it's too big to go there. I wanted it to go there.
She did it yesterday, Allie. Oh no.
They're all, maybe is there a smaller one? I think they're all too big for me to do that.
But isn't that exhaust? That's not true logwood, right? So why are you putting that as your swatch?
Because it's the only one I got.
Oh.
Or I could cut a piece off of, oh, wait. I was going to put this in my scrapbook. Yeah, this needs to go in the scrapbook. Because this is all test stuff. This is test. Exhausted. Oh, that's all part of it. All right. And so then over here, just as a little tester, I'm going to put little tiny samples of these fabric thingamajiggers to show the difference. Where's the end of this one? Hello, where'd you go?
Ooh.
Here we go. Put a piece of that. Put a piece of that.
That looks like an ear. That looks like a Mexican question mark.
I was gonna say that looks like, I forget what it's called in music. What's that called?
A treble clef.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
I don't know. Ask Devin. I may be wrong.
Devin.
Is that a treble clef, Devin? Yeah, it could look like an ampersand. Smart aleck. Yeah, it does look like a chameleon tail.
Maybe I'll put that like that.
So APG, I saw a quote the other. Yeah, it looks like an ear to me too. I saw a quote for your You Need to Hear This video series, and it's the one by Pablo Picasso that says, "Inspiration does exist, but it must find you working."
Oh.
Inspiration does exist, but it must find you working. I thought of you when I saw that quote. That's right. So if you don't do nothing, you won't be inspired. If you don't try, you won't be inspired. I don't know. I don't watch DD. DD's stream is too busy for me when I'm working. Who that?
Oh
Lacey says she works and she's inspired to run away and live in a travel trailer.
no. Yeah. Okay, if that isn't a variety, I don't know what is. Now,
Yeah, DD starts early, but I start at 4. So by the time DD comes on, it's like lunchtime for me.
it's adios, Dee Dee. Okay, so I don't think there's any room in here for this. It's going to have to go
Nowhere.
in my scrapbook.
I was about to say, nowhere on that paper.
Or
Or with that little purple gremlin riding that fancy broomstick.
say what?
That little purple gremlin riding that fancy broomstick.
What are you talking about?
Right there on your page on the right.
Oh,
Purple gremlin riding a little fancy Harry Potter stick.
I could do a little flippy doodah here, and that would give me more room.
A flippy doodah.
Hmm. Let's see how that looks.
That's from Uncle Wiggily.
What?
A flippy doodah.
It is?
Flippity doodah.
Oh.
Flippity yay. That was like my Uncle Remus, my favorite, my favorite. Who's smoking? Am I smoking? What am I smoking? Logwood. I'm smoking logwood.
I was gonna say, what are you smoking? This may not work, but I like to try. Okay, so that is what? 5.5. So, oh no, can't go that high. It's gotta go there. So 4 3/4. 4 3/4. Here we go.
See, you don't need no fancy Tim Holtz rotary cutter.
No, I have a nice cutter and I don't even use it. Well, for bigger things I do. Things that need to be precise I do. Oopsie. So, do I want it to open this way or this way?
It's 79 on Stampers Anonymous or something, but they're out of stock.
Uh-oh, I did that backwards. Oh, I hate when I do that.
Well, that sounded like a souped up moped.
Where?
Just drove down the street.
Okay, that way. And then maybe one of these fit in there somewhere.
All right, tell hubby hello. Go fix him a pack of ramen. She acts like she got to go cook her hubby dinner, and then she comes back like 5 minutes later. Oh yeah, I just microwaved him a mac and cheese cup or something. That lady looks like she needs knives thrown at her.
She needs what?
Knives thrown at her.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
She got that skirt so high in the air.
Hmm.
There you go. Put the James Bond girl with the concealed weapon under her dress.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Brenda says, do or do not. There is no try. There's my 2 cents. I was listening but was putting on my pajamas and couldn't type. Girl, please, I put my PJs on before the stream. That's why I was late. But earlier, I looked down and Heidi was walking through the house, and I'm like, "Where is her necklace?" We
And
looked everywhere for her collar. It was out in the yard.
oh
Telling you, man.
my goodness.
She gets away from you, and I heard the strangest noise this morning. I'm like, what is that noise in the other room? It freaked me out. I ran around the corner, and she was sitting there trying to scratch her ear against
Ah.
that inflated collar, and it was going dum 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 dum. Hey, Annie, ma'am.
Hey, girl.
I told you hey an hour ago, so I really don't have to say anything now.
Yeah. You're part of the Mickey Mouse Club.
I told Elvis hey too, but she was out peeing in the yard.
I think she was more a facilitator.
Oh, was you facilitating the pee pee? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Tamar.
Hey, Tamar.
Well, actually, Janice, all of her stitches are inside, except one little spot they had to take underneath that has one stitch on the outside, but all the rest are on the inside. But he said that he put bitter tape on it. I did say hi to you, Gail. I asked where you were. I asked if you had your surgery. I asked if you were okay. I asked did anybody see you in any other streams. I asked if anybody called and reported you missing. All that I asked.
Yep.
And see, there's Lurky Turkey down there. APG said, well, Gail, she did talk about you. Annie Mae said, Elvis, are you not allowed to go in the house? Benny was outside trying to be a tough dog and fight the big dogs. Oh, now see, that looks good. You cut her legs out. So clever.
She's cute. Okay, so now I think some of this will get glued on here. Or maybe it won't show up enough though because it's on such dark paper.
I peed in the backyard one time in my life, and that was just a couple years ago.
Was it on purpose?
Yeah, it was on purpose.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe the neighbor scared you or something.
No, I woke up. I woke up on a weekday morning, and this was at the other house when both kids were still home. They were both in the shower, and I don't know what it was, but I couldn't wait, and I tried to wait, and finally it was like 4:30 in the morning, so I went out.
Oh.
I went out in the backyard just like the dogs do. I popped a squat.
Well, at least you didn't lift your leg. Then I'd worry.
No.
I would definitely have to worry. All right. So instead of putting this somewhere,
So you're doing all this just to put the exhausted.
No, it's to have room for all my goodies.
Oh.
And have a little backdrop and have the natural original color because I didn't have much of it. So I needed that to show what the logwood starts off as. So I think I'll just glue that down and I'll cover it up with some of this gauzy stuff. So it'll be a smooth transition instead of just like that. Or maybe I'll put some of the ribbon.
Oh no, see, my dogs do not like me to watch them go potty. They get like an embarrassed look on their face and kind of look away.
Mine's go and all the way to the last yard, over into a corner. They don't want you around. And we used to have this pit bull, and The only way he'd go to the bathroom is if he could hide his nose under a bush. His body didn't have to be, as long as his nose was under a plant or a leaf or something, then he was happy. I guess he felt he was hiding or something. I don't know what he thought.
APG says, I need to go. Good to see y'all and love Rosemary's cover. XOXO.
Thank you.
I know, Annie Mae. That's how my dogs are. If they see me looking at them, they're just like, really? It's like, oh, excuse me, but y'all do it.
Uh, Oopsie. It's a mess. Alrighty. Well, now, I still might look kind of cool right there with the big ear.
Yeah, that's how all the dogs are, Brenda. They got to be in there.
Let's see. Where's my little stapler? Where's my little itty bitty stapler? It's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'm just going to staple these on here. I'm going to put this sideways. It'll solve all of your issues.
My issues?
Mm-hmm. Put that there, and then yeah, so let me just glue that and be done with that, and then I'll figure out the rest. And then I'll figure out the rest. And then maybe I should cut a longer one of this. Maybe, maybe not. Well, let's put this down first. Down here. Or maybe if I'm gonna put, maybe I could put one of these pictures in there. Ooh, let's see. Let's see what this lady looks like in here. Ooh, she fits. Hello. So if I put her somewhere like right there, and then I put this over this, maybe. Oh, yes. Let's get the white out of there. Let's just get rid of the white completely. Put her like right there under the notes. Get some more of this stuff and glue it in hither. Oh yes, I like that. Let me put a little distress around this. I don't like that white. And we might be in business here. Let's see. Huh. My cough just made me realize I haven't been coughing. Hello. Mm. All right. So we'll kind of center it to the notes, and then we'll put some of the gauze there. And I think for now, until I have scraps of other stuff.
Oh no, Amber.
Uh-oh.
Amber. Never mind. I ain't even gonna touch that one because
Yep.
I could so just run a grand slam with that one. I could run from base to base.
You could even boomerang, right?
Yep. Oh my gosh, my back itches to where no hand, no finger, no nothing will reach.
That's when you need a dog.
Oh, I have a back scratcher, but it's in the other room.
And and put some of that there.
There's the new quote for your channel.
Uh-oh. The 3 L's. I like it. Okay. Oh, that's the end of that one. It's done.
I need some lasagna from like somebody's Italian grandma's kitchen.
Has anybody seen that movie that won all the Academy Awards?
Which one would that be?
I forget the name. Everything and Nothing and All the Above and Everything Included. I don't remember the name.
Come on, Janice.
It's the only one that won everything. It was the only one that won. It sounds very interesting. It's like a fantasy, science fiction. Uh,
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
yeah, there you go. I was close.
Yeah, Gail, I need some lasagna. Annie Mae said it was the only movie she saw last year among the contenders.
Oh, but was
Gail
it
wants
good?
to Gail wants to see Whale. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Is that like Bob, Carol, Ted, and Alice?
I think it's a little weirder than that, but in a good way.
Can't be no weirder than that music crap you share. Let's see. Annie Mae said it was awesome, bizarre, touching, brilliant.
That's why it won. I think I'll have to watch it. It seems like it's my kind of movie. Uh
Do you know what a hobosexual is?
oh. Hobosexual. A hobosexual. Let me think for a second. A hobosexual. Ah, he'll only have sex on a train?
No.
Oh.
A hobosexual is a person who dates you with the sole interest of having a place to stay.
That's funny.
Hey, Linda. Where's Linda?
Linda who?
Whatever. Too many hours.
We have a lot of hard workers.
That's
They work
right.
long hours.
Oh, yeah, we have one of those in the kitchen too, Elvis. She works double shifts every day.
Wow. Who's doing your taxes? We want to know.
Okay, I'm trying to look that movie up and now I forgot the name of it.
Everything, everything, and everything.
No,
Which one?
that's not the name of it.
Oh. Hmm.
Hang on, everywhere. Let me go back to where they put it. Gail said she dated a few homosexuals back in the day. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Everything. Watch now. When an interdimensional rupture unravels reality, an unlikely hero must channel her newfound powers to fight bizarre and bewildering dangers from the multiverse as the fate of the world hangs in the balance.
That's a mouthful.
I don't even.
That's as complicated as the title.
I have no clue.
That's the cool.
Oh, that's that lady that's got an eyeball in the middle of her head.
That's a bagel.
Oh, a bagel.
Well, that's what they refer to it as the bagel. Bagel eye or eye bagel. Everything bagel. I don't.
Anyway, she is putting her swatches for her Logwood dye batch she just made in her diary.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. And I think I just did it. Maybe I'll put that right there. I think I will. I'm just going to staple that puppy right there.
That's Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, she won her first Academy Award. First nomination, first award. Good for her.
That's her with the eyeball in her head?
Well, they all at one point I think have an eyeball. She's a like a behind the desk kind of person. I don't know what you're looking at, but she has a gray-headed wig on.
No, this looks like an Asian lady.
Oh, that's not her.
Oh.
Maybe.
I see some lady with some long Vienna sausage fingers.
That's her. They're hot dogs.
Oh, hot dog fingers.
Mm-hmm. Don't
That's-
ask. I don't know.
That's Jamie Lee Curtis? Hey,
Yeah.
Lucy.
Yeah.
That ain't Jamie Lee Curtis. That's an Asian woman.
Well, then I guess more than one people have the fingers.
Okay, now I see her. Okay, I see her. She looks like a nerd. She looks like the nosy biatch at work.
No, I don't know. I don't know if she's a good person or a bad person in the movie. All right. So it seems.
Jamie Lee Curtis won for Halloween. What, Halloween 2000?
Huh?
Jamie Lee Curtis won for Halloween.
No, she didn't. Janice is wrong. I can't believe it. I can't believe Janice is wrong about something. Everybody mark this down in your calendar.
No, I'm going to do a fact check before I do that.
Maybe I'll put that right there. That covers up her shoes. Let me put it up a little bit further.
Best Supporting Actress in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Mm-hmm. No, Janice, she did not. I love it when Janice is wrong. I've never been able to say that. How exciting, because she's always right. Is she on medication or something tonight? I don't know. Maybe her Google's not working.
She only watched half the awards.
She wasn't nominated for anything that has to do with Halloween. Oh my gosh. See how she's trying to wiggle out of it? I love it. All right. Maybe I should just put that there. Why is this so difficult?
She needs to be hanging on to something besides her dress.
Say what? Oh,
She
put that
needs,
right there, like
yeah.
she's holding on to the tassel or something.
Yeah, like she's one of
Hey,
those
yeah. There you go.
silk string dancers or something.
Whatever. Good idea.
I couldn't either, Elvis. Those movies, man. Ugh.
I don't like those kind of movies. You'll never catch me
Oh,
watching.
Betty loves them.
Oh, I hate them. I watched them one time because my niece was over and she wanted to watch it, and my uncle wouldn't let her see it. So I go, no problem. There was a problem. I didn't like it. About the my extent of horror movies are the old Frankenstein movies. I mean, the original from the 30s or 40s or whatever that was. That's about as creepy as I can get. Okay. So I think all I need to do is do like my writing, little print out things, little stamping here and there. But as far as the gluing, I think my gluing is done. And then I'll write out in here. And I think what I'm going to do to keep this down, I'm going to get a little paper clip and put a bigger piece of the ribbon on there to hold it down. And that'll be the closure. I do believe. I do believe. I can't believe it. This might actually, the glue part might actually be done. Hello. We're getting quite a bit of stuff in here, guys.
Who's weird?
Huh?
Who's weird?
Who's what?
Who's weird?
Weird.
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 Yeah.
You and me?
You and me didn't put nothing in that die book.
Yeah, well, you gave me advice, right? Do this, do that, put that there. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. I don't know if I followed your advice, but you were free with it.
Probably not. You didn't follow through on that magnet closure. But you did give it a good old college try.
Almost knocked out my eye. That was crazy. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I took a tour of the raccoon house.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I've been there a few times myself, I must admit.
I know, but they have a video on there that they give you a tour of it. The
Oh.
man walks you through it, and man, it is tore up.
But it looks clean.
But not the rest of the rooms. Go watch.
Oh, really? The living room, I guess, is the only one he cleans. I was watching one night, and the
Yes, Annie Mame, there is. It's called Raccoon Saloon. Go look on YouTube. They have 9 live cameras in different parts of the house, and 13 raccoons live in this house by themselves.
24 hours a day it's on. You can go in, but they're not there 24, because they're nocturnal. So during the daytime, it's like nothing. But come nighttime. But I was watching it one night, and one of the raccoons was over in the living room next to the skeleton.
Yes.
And there was a blanket there, and he was like digging, and I didn't realize they have audio there. And I didn't know that. I mean, for somebody to talk to the raccoons, I didn't know that. And so I guess he has pre-recorded stuff, and he pushed the button somewhere, and it said raccoon like that, and he looked and jumped out of the and stopped going. He went like that, but on the floor. He took off. watching them, and they make a mind when they start doing something naughty. But I saw, I saw, I mean, the reason I say he keeps it clean, at least in the living room, is that there was like a little something on the floor. And then the next day was when he was going to feed them. I didn't watch him feed them, but the dishes were all full later on that night, and all that carpet had been vacuumed. So
Yeah.
when he goes in and feeds them, he cleans up. I mean, he cleans up the water dishes and the
Yeah.
food dishes, and he vacuums. And over in one of the bedrooms, it had a brand new sheet on it. It was a different color, and it was a white sheet. And the raccoon was going, you know how sometimes a dog or a cat, like after you give them a bath, they rub their face over everything. And that's what he was doing. I guess it was new. He wanted to put his scent on it or something, but he was rubbing his face all over that clean sheet. He liked the way it felt. And then in another room, it was also vacuumed, and he had this big long tube he put in there. So he keeps it. I mean, they may, tear it apart and everything, especially behind that dresser. That thing's a mess. And the hallway is a mess. But the actual places, the bedding and everything and the carpet, he keeps that really clean.
Yeah, he does. But if you go look at, because he sets toys around and he sets the toys back up, because there's like a stuffed raccoon on the couch with the skeleton.
Uh-huh.
And then like Janice said, he sets that big plastic spider in the middle of that bed. And but if you go on the tour of the house, he takes you on one tour all on the outside.
Look at Auntie. She's been I don't know what she had to drink tonight. I'm talking about vacuum, and she thinks the raccoons are vacuum.
No.
Now that would be entertaining. I think he'd have a lot more subscribers if the raccoons were vacuuming.
Yeah, but the rest of the house is all just falling in and looks like a hoarder house. And
Yeah.
but the rooms on the cameras, those are clean.
Yes. Yeah. It's a big house too.
It's a huge house.
Yeah. I mean, it's gigantic. And I forget where I saw it, maybe on the community tab. I can't remember where I saw it right now. But he's got pictures of like the people that lived there like in the 1800s. It's a whole large group. I guess it's a big family. And he's got several of those pictures. So you can see the house when it was new.
Wow.
And the people that lived in there. I think it was in the community tab. I can't swear by that, but somewhere on his site, because I haven't been anywhere. I haven't seen anything about him except on his YouTube channel. So it's there somewhere. I know, Auntie, they probably could vacuum. They're big enough. Those guys are pretty fluffy.
They are.
He says he feeds them every other day so they won't get fluffy. I think he needs to like rethink that. They're pretty fluffy. And I don't think that's because it's winter time. I think it's because he feeds them a lot of food.
I think so too.
Although the ones that we used to come to our house, they were pretty fluffy, and I didn't feed them every day. But there was a bunch of what were those trees? I think they were all walnut. Lots of walnut trees around that area. So I'm sure they were eating nuts all night long.
That's crazy.
Oh, Janice says the community tab shows 15. 15 what? Pictures or raccoons? Poor Auntie. She does not know what we're talking about.
Click on the link, Annie Mame, that Janice just put in.
Yeah. It's an abandoned house that a man has configured so that wild raccoons can live there, and he feeds them and he cleans it. And there's cameras. How many cameras, Susan? 8?
I think there's, if you click on the live tab, there's 1, 2. You can see the porch. You can watch outside, over the porch, the bedroom, the north side, the outdoor, the saloon, floor cam, behind the dresser, the back door, over the shed, the living room, upstairs, playroom, woodshed, over the boat room, and the driveway.
Jeez.
So that's
I've
2,
never seen them outside.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 live cams.
Whoa. Yeah, I've never seen them walking outside.
Well, I think they have something up in that tree because they have one called Raccoon Saloon Tree, and I think that up in that tree they have a. Do they climb trees?
They live in trees.
Okay, well that's where they live.
Mm-hmm. We used to have this big giant oak tree. I've told you guys this story when that raccoon was in my house, remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So when he finally got out and he gave us the proverbial raccoon finger and ran, and he just ran up that tree and kind of like spit at us and ran up like, okay, I'm home now. And because they got big, giant claws. I mean, they could rip you apart if they want to. I mean, they're so cute and everything, but seriously, they got nails and claws like a bear. They could kill you. But anyway, that's how they crawl up the tree really super easily. And the babies, they look so cute. But man, have them open their mouth. Man, those things are like razor blades, their teeth.
Yeah.
That's right, Auntie. You haven't gotten the finger until you get one from the raccoon. You never forget it.
This is 2 months ago.
Look at that. That's Fluffy. That's for sure.
But
He's
yeah,
changing color.
there's the house when
There's the
in
house.
its glory.
Yeah.
That's whenever before he fixed it up.
That's when he found it. Oh,
But
there he is in the tree.
yeah.
Oh.
Can you imagine all these people?
There's the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
That's
cool
the
shot.
house the raccoons live in now. Yeah, they are big. Man, when they climb on that staircase, they walk all along the rails and everything.
What they used to do at my house, we had wood siding on the exterior, and we had a large porch in the front, and then we had a balcony upstairs. And so upstairs is where the TV was. So after I would be done downstairs, they'd all be downstairs watching me because we are all the front there was all French doors. So they could see inside the whole house. And they would follow me from room to room. And then when I turn off the lights and go upstairs, all I could hear was they were all climbing up the side of the house.
Oh no.
And by the time I got up upstairs to the bed to the family room, they were all at the door looking at me, and they'd put the little paws, like see if they could make sure if I was there or not. They were so funny. And yeah, very cute. But yeah, those yeah. Don't pet a raccoon just,
No.
just because they look cute.
No.
No, it wasn't creepy, Gail. It was cute. And they brought their babies. First, they came as adults. And then when they realized I wasn't any danger to them, they started bringing the little kids. I'd see these little glaring eyes out in the dark. You'd see the mom and the dad, and then these like 6 or 7 little pairs of glaring eyes. Yeah, it is. They have a really nasty growl. Yeah. Yeah. And then they hiss also. Like
Oh no.
that at you. Yeah. They go, they sound like a monster movie, really.
Mm-mm. Be like, bye.
Yeah, they're pretty but I get well, they were always in my territory, so they were never aggressive. But I don't know, like, if I were to go to their tree, if they're aggressive or not. Like, would they try to slap me, or I don't know what they would do.
Especially
But
if you scrambled up that tree to see what they were doing. like they did on your house.
Oh my goodness. So what I would do is I go up there and watch a movie or something. I made an extra bag of popcorn. And so when they would see me come at the door, they'd back off. They were as intimidated by me as I was by them. So it was mutual. So when I go to the door, they'd back up like maybe 3 feet. And I had a bowl upstairs on that porch. And I'd put a whole big thing of popcorn in there. And then after I closed the door, they'd run up and get to the popcorn. And it was the funniest thing. Again, there's all French doors upstairs too. So they would sit there eating the popcorn, and it would look like they're watching the movie with me, with their popcorn. Maybe they were watching, I don't know, but they were there, and they would get little hands. You give them water, and they wash their hands and everything before they eat. They wash their hands, and then they'll go and they'll eat. And then after they've eaten, they go and they wash their hands. They're very clean. Mm. And then out there, because we were living up in the mountains at the time, we had bobcats out there. We had coyotes. We had deer that would come up on the porch. All kinds of wildlife. It was fun. Beautiful red-tailed hawks would be flying up there. And of course, rabbits and snakes and all the other stuff. But it was fun.
I wouldn't trust them.
Yeah, they do come up to the deck, the deer. They did. Um, which I would think they're kind of skittish, but I guess when they get used to seeing you over and over, they figure, I guess you're okay.
It hadn't hurt me yet.
Well, Elvis, how come no red-tailed hawks? How come? Eating grapes in the cup. Yep.
Maybe they attacked Benny.
Yeah, they are pretty big, and they'll attack small animals, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm just waiting to see my mini chihuahua flying through the air one day.
Yeah, well, it's happened,
Yeah.
seriously. It really has happened. Oh, that's why they wet their food. They don't have any saliva. Interesting. I thought they were extra clean. They're not just extra clean. They're saliva free. That's why. Oh. Wow. That must be scary. Having hawks attack your plant dogs. Hmm. I had a little smaller dog. He wasn't that small. He was like 18 pounds or something. But he was never out by himself.
So did you see that the Tiger King announced his 2024 presidential bid?
Who did?
The Tiger King.
No. Isn't he in jail?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, wait a minute, am I confused?
He's serving like a 21-year federal sentence, but he said that he wasn't going to let that stop him from running for office.
Oh. Good night, Auntie. I'm ready to call it quits too. My knee's killing me. I got to go elevate my knee or put something on my knee. It's like really bothering me today. I think a lot of it has to do with the barometric pressure that it messes it up when storms are coming. Is a storm coming, Paul? Yeah, my knees are hurting me. I think it's coming. Oh my gosh.
Good
Oh.
night, CB. CB's going to register to vote.
I thought you were going to do her taxes. Don't forget your taxes, you guys. Don't wait till the last minute. Get into an argument with your spouse.
Good night, Roseanne.
Good night, Roseanne.
Y'all are gonna make the parking lot crowded for Gail, so
yeah, what's going on here?
Simmer down, Stanky.
Gail's just been chit-chatting away. She hasn't even started her car, nothing.
No, she has one of those key fobs where she can start it from.
Oh, yep. It's warming up as we speak.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, she's a smart cookie. I would figure she's doing that.
That's right.
Oh my goodness, Gail already did her taxes and she got a refund already.
Wow.
Man, I thought I was, doing good just by filing. Well, I'm not getting any back. So.
Oh, she got a nap this afternoon.
Oh, okay. I'm not getting anything back. Last year I overpaid. This year, well, because I knew what I paid last year, that's all I paid on my quarterly, so he broke even. I just divided it in 4, and that was my quarterlies. Oh my goodness. Okay, ladies, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go back to the house, see what I have to rub on my knee, put my foot up, and see if I can get some relief. So we will see you guys. Oh, where's the lid? Uh-oh, I lost the lid. Anyway, we will see you guys tomorrow. I hope your puppy dog continues doing well, Susan. Stays out of trouble. Keeps his little.
Me too.
Keeps his little guard thing on. Okay.
Yes. She's on the mend every day.
That doesn't go there, but I'm going to put that there for. I know that's not the right one, but I'll find the right one.
Good night, Gail.
Who knows where it went? Good night, Gail.
Good night, Amber. Good night, Adria. Good night, Stasia.
Good night, everybody. Good night,
Good
Linda.
night.
Good night, Adria, and everybody. Gail, Amber, Leslie, Elvis, Janet, Janice.
Good night, Linda. I thought you left already.
Lucy. I didn't hear. Oh yeah, I did see Lucy type something. That's right.
Yeah, me too, Janice. I hadn't heard from her.
Yeah. She might be on her meds at night, because at night is when you start feeling more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Ta-da.